publications. We have all the tools that you need to build your business up. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Black Creative Productions to see all of the latest drops. Black Creative Productions. We are media.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Yeah, Robin E back in the building on another episode of Pillow Talk Podcast. We in the purple room with it. Okay, I got another guest in the building. We got Worldwide Gift.
Purple.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, I'm in this bitch.
You in this bitch?
For sure.
Yes. Welcome to Pillow Talk Podcast.
I feel welcome. I don't know.
How you feeling?
I'm a little tired because I've been doing a lot of shows, running around the city,
Working hard.
Yeah, they're not too hard, but shit, sometimes what you gotta do.
Thanks. Absolutely, absolutely. Now you are an artist, producer. You mentioned, hip hop, but you kind of have a soulful undertone in your music, as you've quoted. So first off, we got to know the meaning behind the name. We got to know what's the meaning behind the name.
That is my name. My name Nathaniel. So Nathaniel is the meaning of Nathaniel in Hebrew is gift. So I come from like a Hebrew background. So my name Nathaniel, it means gift to God. So, but I realized this from like an experience I had. I was sitting in my car, like some guy, like he came up to my window basically. I guess he was saying he was stranded. He needs some money to get on the train to get to like somewhere definitely out here, like in this area. I don't know. It wasn't like Waukegan, but it was somewhere like or suburbs. Like I said, he was stranded. He trying to get the metro ticket, but like he basically like we start talking. I be talking to people. I like talking to people. I like connecting with people. Like shit.
Yes.
So we was having a conversation, but he basically just read my whole life, like on some like motherfucking like tarot card readers, like niggas like, without the cards. Like niggas just read my life, like on some. I told him like my name and shit, and then niggas just started talking about everything I was going to do at the moment, like from my girl to like starting the music, like getting very detailed with shit. I'm like, damn, that shit was kind of hella crazy. That shit was weird. That shit was kind of eerie, like. But he told me to look up the meaning of Nathaniel, and I'm like, I googled that shit, and I found out like, yeah, in Hebrew, like Nathaniel is the word for gift of God, and then I just started using it as my producer name. Then eventually as an artist, it was like 2017, 2018 when all this happened. That shit, and ever since then, I ain't gonna lie, like that shit really like that shit turned me up. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been working like behind the scenes as an engineer, like co-producing on shit for a minute, but it's all under a different name. But once I changed my name, that shit kind of just started turning up every year. So like, and my birthday is past, I feel like I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of weird though. Like I don't want to sound corny or cheesy, but on some real shit, like I feel like, cause I believe in like powerful words and shit like that. Every year after my birthday, my life get better. Like, like every year after my birthday passed, I'm like, damn, this shit just changed. Like, shit started going up after my birthday. That shit been happening every year since I changed my name to Gift. For sure. Like, this people call me Gift.
Interesting. Okay, when was your birthday?
Do I sound like a Leo or a Cancer?
What?
Do I sound like a Leo or a Cancer?
I mean, you give me Leo vibes, to be honest.
So, you know what's crazy though?
What?
I was supposed to be a Leo, but I was born early.
You was supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you was born. So you a Cancer?
I'm a Cancer, but I was born like 6-7 weeks early. So I was supposed to be like a Leo. My shit, like, so it was beginning of like Cancer season there now.
How old did you turn?
28, man.
28.
Yeah,
okay, you almost 30 with it. That's all right.
I turned 30 some years ago.
Oh,
mentally on some real shit.
I feel that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel that. So no, that's an interesting story. Definitely about your name. I didn't know all of that. That's like some prophecy shit that just came through right there. That would have freaked me out a little bit.
That's how I feel for sure.
But that's definitely like a sign for sure. Higher up.
That's kind of when I started like really believing in that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even when I started. I just started taking it more serious. I never had no experience like that. But I always believed in like higher powers, God, all that shit. That was like changed my whole life. And it's like it kind of speaks to like my whole personality because I'm super generous, and like the fact that like I basically just I ain't have to talk to them, man. Gave him money to get to the training, and then that shit really just opened up a door for my whole life to change for real, like. I just take note of that type of stuff now. Like, you never know who you're talking to, like, you know what I'm saying, what they may offer you. And then, like, maybe just some knowledge, like, you can learn from anybody.
Facts. For sure. Facts. I'm clap for that, because you could definitely learn, for sure. Now, we got to get into, the music, the producing. You said you've been engineering and stuff like that, kind of behind the scenes. So you started engineering and producing first before you started making music yourself?
Not for real, but professionally, yeah. So I've been like writing songs and rapping, but I wasn't really trying to do that because I'm not like I don't like drawing attention to myself for real. But I been knew how to rap, make songs, all that. Mm-hmm. I just bought studio equipment, and I'm like, all right, I might really start recording myself. So that's when I like start rapping. But yeah, I was engineering, and I was engineering and producing. Initially, I started producing because I needed like stuff to rap on, but then I was doing. I'm like, I don't really like the attention of trying to be a rapper bring me. So I'm like, I'm just gonna focus on producing for other people. But that wasn't. It wasn't. I wasn't as turned up as I wanted to be. It wasn't moving fast enough. I'm like, yeah, I got the studio coming. I'm just gonna start recording myself. And like, honestly, the more I start recording myself, because I never recorded myself, even though I used to like write songs to beats I made. I was never really recording them like consistently. And so like, in my own studio and shit, like. I was able to just record as much as I wanted to, like play around as much as I wanted to. And that kind of like just opened up to like my whole like expressive side of myself that like I never really knew about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure. So,
nice.
Yeah, I still engineer and produce like all the time.
You self-taught?
I went to school for engineering for like one semester.
Hey, that's still count shit.
And then I taught myself the rest, but shit, I ain't really even learn shit though. Cause look, that's a crazy story though. Like that first semester, I graduated from Columbia, nice. But like dude, like 2 years ago. But I went there for like 2 years after I graduated from Harold Washington. But my first semester at Columbia, like I got like definitely ill and like missed like most of the semester.
Damn.
I was on bed resting in the hospital, so. But I didn't drop none of my classes, so it basically sent my whole GPA to hell. Wow. I got all F's, and then they put me on probation after that shit, so I had to end up switching my major like 2 semesters later. So I really ain't even had no full semester of like learning how to auto engineer. So I took like maybe the first couple weeks. Then I was like, I'm basically just how to set up a session and then learn my own way. But like, but no, I done interned in a bunch of studios that were like, so I will shout out High Definition Beats, like. We've done stuff like Casey Veggies, YP in Chicago, Big Daddy Deja. Like that was like my first real introduction into like the like music scene, like interning at the studio. It was like 2018, 2019, like that kind of like just put me around like the people that most people might know about rather than just artists that like I might be starting for finding myself just networking with. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. High Definition Beats, like and that's my boy. He locked up right now, so it's kind of surreal because he kind of believed in me to get to this point where I'm at right now. But around to see this shit, so like, well, I still think about it's all good, but like, I ain't really thought about this shit in a minute, so now it's just hitting me again. But like, yeah, High Definition Beats, I used to intern for him and make beats with bro. That's why I really like got my boost for real. And then I just started recording more and more and more.
Okay, nice. Okay, so you definitely been doing it for a little bit. You done learned a lot of stuff from some different places. That's lit though, for sure. Producing is hard. Like I know I see artists always complain just about finding a good producer and stuff. So you said you had to make some beats for yourself because you wasn't able to get none. You like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it myself.
Facts. And, but so growing up as a kid, I ain't do nothing besides make music my whole life.
Okay.
My brother, he plays saxophone. Right now, he playing guitar. He been in a rock band. My oldest uncle, like he's a composer. He play piano. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, my mom used to make us stay in church and like come to choir rehearsal with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I used to do a live sound for that shit. Like I've been doing like all music stuff since I was a kid. So I kind of like. I don't know, the shit was just like, I don't know. I ain't saying I had no choice, but it's like, it was kind of like just so easy for me to like to step into it because I was like, I see it from this angle, seen it from this angle from like people before me, all this around and stuff. And I feel like, I don't know, blessed because I ain't never knew I was wanting to make music, but like as I get older and find more about myself, I feel like I feel like I was put on earth to make music, and then all the people around me just help complement, my growth. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I was put in a great position to be like a great musician just because like the people that I was blessed to be around,
Thanks.
So, like, when I need to make beats, my brother was already at a level like he's in high school around people that was making beats. So I'm like, I could just watch him and learn. So it wasn't that hard for me to make that transition. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, they already making beats on FL Studio. We was calling it Free Loops at that time. I'm like, all right, just watch them, pay attention to what they doing. Then copy, for real. So yeah, I needed beats. I seen my brother, like they was dropping over their own beats. I'm like, okay, so that's how you do it. And then started doing that shit. Like that, I feel like anybody can really just, if you dedicate the time to really whatever. Of course, like if something you're interested in, you probably gonna be more dedicated putting time to it. Like, putting your mind into like whatever you focus on and just like really commit your time and energy to, doing well in like that shit damn gonna happen. Like for real.
Now, talking about like your sound, I mean, growing up in the church and stuff, did that influence you a lot with just the type of things you chose to talk about when you started writing your music?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be talking about everything from like a lot. So look, sometimes I be writing songs from like, I feel like God perspective. There's a way to put it. Like I wonder how God would feel about this shit sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wonder how God would view this situation. And then I'm like, I'll try to write a song from that perspective. Like I feel like I just like that, like being raised in church, like just helped me like be more empathetic to people for sure. Like and just like because so my mom was in church the whole story go. Like my mom was in church. My dad was like employed by like the church owned a group home. So my dad worked at a group home, you know what I'm saying? And so growing up I was just exposed. Like anytime I was really spending a lot of time with my dad is at a group home with like kids who might be from like the most fucked up situations, you know what I'm saying? So it's just from an early age it kinda like just opened my eyes up to like all different like walks of life, but still being able like to, see potential in people. Because that's what my dad did. Like he basically people that was, like so all the guys at the group home were basically like looking at my dad as a father figure. So he basically became my like brothers, but they all from different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? So but my father, he was able to basically like, all right, this is what like I really respected from my father. He was able to like see like the potential they all had, even though they was like coming from like situations with broken homes and all that stuff. So that plays like to my music for sure. Like just learning how to make the best out of a bad situation. I speak about them kind of things a lot in my music for sure.
Yeah, I know. I love that, and that's definitely a deep way to come at it from God's perspective. I don't think I've ever heard anybody kind of describe that before in their music. So that's interesting as hell. So I mean, you have obviously outside of the church, other musical influences that inspire you as well. I was reading over, the bio about you, and one of the ones you said I think was Young Buck.
No, I ain't say Young Buck.
Oh,
she heard me wrong. I said Young Book.
Oh, Young Book. I was about to say, like, really? I mean, not that he sucked or nothing like that.
I heard, I don't know one Young Buck song for real, but I know this one song he got that I ain't gonna lie, my older brother used to listen to. Who was on the song? He was on the song like fuck other motherfuckers. I'm like, all right, this song kind of raw. I can't even remember right now though, so it wasn't that important. Well, when I heard it, I'm like, this shit kind of.
I was just gonna ask like, what was the song that made you feel like that? But outside of that, then I guess what are some other artists that kind of inspired your music as well?
I'm gonna say Young Book, like Young Book. He from Atlanta, like his name Book, like Book with an E at the end.
Okay.
So as a teenager, like I was listening to like all like it was a phase in Atlanta called like futuristic, like it was basically like all that like center side, like I don't know, like who put out like the poster child and shit, like Travis Porter was like the face of that shit with like the whole fake off futuristic. Basically like what pop music is in Chicago, like that sound. you can kind of relate that to like they would call it like futuristic in Atlanta from like 2009 to like 2012. There's a lot of artists that's low key popping right now that came from that phase, but people don't know about that era. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, like that's basically my musical influences for real. Like that's all I listen to from like the time I was like probably like 12, like shit. 17, like type shit like this. All like I ain't gonna say that's all I listen to, but mostly like every day before I'm listening to anything else, this shit to put me in a good mood. Like just like I said, pop music can make you want make you want to dance. Like put me in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? This is like before like a lot of like real shit started happening in my life too. So I wasn't like I said like 16, 17. That's kind of like more like dark shit started happening in my life. Like fuck life, fuck all this shit. But like before then, I was kind of just more chill and happy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But so that's the type of music I listen to music that reflect that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Young Boo was like one of them artists. Now, like the vibe different, but like his music like relates to me on like a going through shit like motivational type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real depression type music, like being depression.
Okay.
So,
is there anybody right now in music that you rock with, like major in right now that you rock with outside of him?
Not for real though. I ain't gonna lie. Not for real. I ain't gonna lie. I be too much into my own world. Like
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not for real. I don't really be listening to nobody for real. Not no more. Cause like I said, I be working hard. Like I be overworking myself. Like so, I say like everybody in Chicago that I'm working with, none of the people I listen to. Like I'm gonna say their name: Stoney P. You know what I'm saying? G Sinatra, Whole Lot of Leak. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Larry Legos, Wimmy Mo. I'm gonna say everybody's name. So y'all know like who really rock coming out the city. My man D.L. Gray. C Stacks, YG Jude, Tasty, Lord Montana. You know what I'm saying? These like people music I'm listening to on a daily basis because it's the music that I'm influencing and being influenced by like in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I listen to now. Like I don't like anybody outside of that kind of not even my concern. Not to sound like arrogant, nothing, but like I feel like I'm like I say, I be just my own shit, my own world, to trying to make this shit go up. So like I don't really be having time to listen to. That's one thing I ain't gonna lie I miss about like before like I got into music professionally. I have time to be a fan of music. I don't really got time for that no more.
Okay.
For real, like that's kind of like I feel like a piece of me is missing because I don't really have like I don't be like ain't no artist I'm just a fan of no more. Like every artist that I really be listening to or engage with is good. Like it's a working relationship type thing. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. So what do you feel like you can bring to music right now? What do you feel like your sound can bring to music? Man. Can I ask you a question? You got to answer the question I asked you first.
What do you feel like is missing from music? What do you feel like is needed in music?
I feel like you should answer the question because I would like to know what do you feel like you can bring to music right now?
It's the thing is so broad. All right, so look. What do I feel like? I feel like I bring this real perspective. Like I bring a different perspective that like I feel like I bring more honesty in music than really anybody. And like just different styles, like diversity that ain't really been found nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like different styles of production, different styles of like writing, different styles of like structuring songs, stuff like that. Collaboration, like I definitely like for sure bring collaboration to like the Chicago music scene for sure. Like
okay,
for sure, like that's why I feel like I bring just like that mindset.
Facts, which is something that is missing in music, I would say. Collaboration efforts definitely is kind of lacking, especially in Chicagoland area. But I'm a fan of old school music personally. So I mean, I listen to new music because I write blogs and things like that. But I'm still very stuck in the 80s, 70s era of music. The Isley Brothers, Marvin Gaye, them are some of my favorite artists. So I think it's a lot of things missing from music right now.
I can understand that. Yeah, I love Isley Brothers. I got a song. I don't sample them, but I love Isley Brothers. Like I went on like a binge when I was recording my last project. I just listened to all Isley Brothers shit. I recorded, so like, I get a lot of inspiration from old music too, like Bobby Womack, Isley Brothers, Bob Marley. Like I be trying to kind of emulate their styles, like
nice.
You know, their soulfulness.
I like that. We like the soul. We like the soulfulness. So you do have a album that's out, a project that's out as well. So can you talk a little bit about that?
I got 6 projects out.
So your most recent.
And they're all heat, man. They're all recent too, though. That's the thing. So present in the moment, just the moment right now. I'm finna drop another project in like 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie. I stay dropping projects, so right now we pushing everything. We pushing the whole round, the whole movement. You know what I'm saying? Present moment, that's a drop. So that whole project is about like just embracing the moment I'm in. Because last year I was kind of like too into my head. Like, I was definitely in my head a lot because my life changed a lot from 2019 to 2020 and from 2020 to 21. So like I say, after my birthday, like I feel like every year after my birthday, my life changed for the better. But I feel like everything is a give and take. So like as my life got better, I also took a lot of losses in different areas. So damn, I lost track of my thought what I was saying. Or like I forgot what I was saying, where I was going with that point.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. So I mean, you said your present or latest project. Yeah, that's present, what you were talking about.
Yeah, present in the moment. So yeah, I was thinking back. I was like the past year, like 2021. That year, I was hella in my head just thinking about like, damn, I done lost this relationship. This person done died. I made this mistake. Why did I choose to do this? Like I was just thinking about the past a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? And comparing it to what I wanted to be, but I wasn't really for real. Like on a day-to-day basis, it's like it might be like people that I could engage with just walking down the street. I'm just ignoring all this shit because I'm too into my head. You know what I'm saying? And then so this whole realizing I need to move out this space. So that's the whole project is just about. It's just reflecting the songs from me going through that process of like getting back to the present moment, just appreciating like everything, you know what I'm saying, on a day-to-day basis, just appreciating what each day got to offer. You know what I'm saying? But that was the song is from that period, but it ain't like I'm finna be on the song like talking like you need to be present in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not how it is. It's just like if you listen to the full project, you'll get it in context. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of like document that process, but then like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get somebody to think a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just me like expressing what's going on while I'm going through this shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. See, you explain that. President, we get it. We get it for sure. Now, you said you're going to be dropping a whole bunch of another project in a couple of weeks. You just dropping lots of stuff. So why you feel like the urgency to drop stuff back to back to back? Like, do you want people to take a moment to enjoy what you have, or should they just continue to, stream every time you drop something new?
I listen to other people's shit and that shit be weak. I'm like, man, I got better shit that's in my hard drive than what I'm hearing people play. I'm like, man, I'm finna just take over this shit, whatever market I can take over. I got enough songs. I record so much. And I done lost hella hard drives. That's another thing. I kind of got like PTSD about holding music because I don't motherfucking like had hella songs on a hard drive that I was holding, and then all them bitches gone now. I'm like, man, when I get done recording some songs, I'm thinking like, all right, I'm just finna drop this shit, especially because like my biggest influences, like Lil, in terms of like I say, like I come from like listening to like mixtape culture, so like my biggest artists drop hella music, like Future, Gucci, Lil Wayne, Thug, like them the most like the artists I listen to the most. So like I'm just following their pattern, like hella dropping. Like I already know like my style, my sauce, and I know how to like experiment. You know what I'm saying? When I want to like take my sound to like a different level, I know how to like network with the people who could facilitate that the best way. So like I make a lot of music and I feel like it'd be good. So I'm like, I might sure drop it. Ain't no point in holding it. Okay. We live in the internet age, like people that's really looking for content. And I feel like, and I've been going through like a lot of real stuff that could be spoken on in a perspective that I feel like is unique. I feel like I got a unique perspective. So everybody really be going through shit like the world crazy, like especially Chicago. So like, for sure. I feel like my perspective on like a lot of shit that be going on in the city, like is helpful to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I always drop some shit because I feel like, man, people need to hear what I got to say. Yeah, shit raw. That's the main reason for real.
Okay. Fair enough. We got to know why, because there's so many people dropping things all the time. So, we want to know the deeper meaning for sure, with that. Now, you don't live up here anymore. You said you're in Florida now.
Yep.
Okay.
Pensacola.
Okay. So how has it been, traveling back and forth, promoting and, living, I should say, out in Florida? How has it been?
It's been good. Like, I'm embracing the moment, just realizing what moment I'm in terms of the whole trajectory of my career. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always networking, meeting new people. Not just, I say, I can understand like what moment I'm in my career. I'm like, at the moment, I feel like it is expanding outside of my, immediate like horizon or whatever.
So okay.
I'm taking it that serious. You know what I'm saying? So,
facts. No, I like that. I think that's dope because you're from Southside Chicago, and then for you to move like that and just kind of branch out and expand, that's dope for real. Like for real, that's dope.
For real, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a debate about Chicago artists, staying or going, or if they want to be bigger than, the Midwest or whatever the case may be. But a lot of the times you might get a bigger following somewhere else and you just didn't know because you never went. So
no, exactly. And then when you leave, for Chicago artists, when you leave Chicago, like it's a different level of respect when you the other cities got. Like when I went to Atlanta, Dallas, now I'm in Pensacola, like they just automatically want to fuck with you. Because I don't know what it is. It's just like, you ever seen that movie? What's it called? Road to Atlantis or something like that.
Yeah, the cartoon. Yeah, little animation. Yes.
You know how when they arrived and they were like, "Oh my God, that's how I be from Chicago." Like damn, I'm from Chicago. Then I would be eating it up for real, like in so many words, like they really want to fuck with my folks from Chicago for whatever reason.
Okay, y'all better be listening. He trying to let y'all know, okay, it's somebody that's in Chicago right now, that's an artist that was debating whether or not they needed to leave out of Chicago. And, sometimes you got to hear from somebody else. Like, you might want to take that chance.
So, definitely how your shit know, like, that's in some other advice I give you, how your shit know before you just move up, or not shit. It's just about how you want to move, but, like, if you want to make your life a little bit easier and just have everything order, you know what I'm saying? Have some like a plan, like before you leave, like all right, these I already done research. These are clubs where artists be at. This studio where they be at. You know what I'm saying? So this week I'm gonna go here. This week I'm gonna go there. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Plan it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna clap for that because that's smart. That's real smart. And it doesn't take nothing but y'all to scroll your ass online and research, take some time to figure some shit out, especially if it's someplace you want to go. That's some true shit. Now, you've been performing, you've been doing a lot in 2022. You said you got more projects coming, but outside of the music, like what else do you dabble in? What else do you do?
Acting crazy.
Acting crazy.
That's why I stay in the studio, to keep from acting crazy. But I'll be for real though, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I stay in the studio, man. All this stuff I be into, I can't even say on air.
Oh Lord. Okay, you know what? Forget that. Forget that portion.
So look, this is what I be into. This is clean stuff I like doing. I like fucking
the clean stuff. Shout out to Jalen.
I like you know what I'm saying? For real. But like 2 summers ago, I think before COVID, I was like starting to plant gardens and stuff. That's what I'm really into.
Nice.
Like on some real shit. Like that's kind of one of the whole purpose behind why I really like for real like am going hard in music, because I feel like we definitely need to grow our own food.
Absolutely.
Like that shit. And then everybody asked that woke up to that during COVID. Like, damn, it was fake a food shortage for like 3 weeks. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers was scared. Like, damn, I'm from the star. Like, yeah, but if everybody growing
their food,
at least to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? For one, you'll be healthy, and then on 2, you wouldn't have that worry. Like somebody else is basically controlling whether you live or die in that type of situation.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So,
now, are you a big meat eater?
Pause.
Look, wait. Right. Pause. Chicken, steak, all of that.
It depends. I'll be going through phases where, like, I won't eat nothing but like fruit. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, man, I just miss eating meat, so I go through a phase where, like, I might gain on eating meat.
Okay.
And then I'm like, this shit really not good for me. I'll come back to my senses, like just like everything else. Like even when I came back to Chicago, I kind of like I've been gone for like 2 months in Florida. then like as soon as I got to Chicago, I kind of like was like really like planning to get into some stuff that I just don't even need to get into. I'm like, all right. But now just from certain experiences, I can kind of like stop myself. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like so now if I want to like go to this anywhere to say, I don't really feel like no meat really healthy for you to eat nowadays because I don't know. The research I be seeing basically saying like all meat in the US is like
tainted as fuck.
That's the exact word. That's the exact word I was thinking.
Tainted AF.
So I was thinking, like, there's another way to say tainted, but now you said associate tainted. And shit tainted. So like, I be thinking like, do I really want to eat this before I even like? I might be on the way. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do that shit no more. But first, it's like just automatically like going in. Like it's not a habit for me no more. You know what I'm saying? I broke the habit, so now like I'm thinking like. It's like more of a choice, you know what I'm saying? If I want to eat some meat versus like feeling like I gotta eat meat, like you know. Really, but I feel like sometimes I do gotta eat meat because it's like I don't know. I be feeling weak without eating meat. I be feeling like not savage. I feel like you know. I
not
like,
satisfied.
No, I feel like I'm not a savage. Like I feel like I just like I like having that. Like I just ate flesh. You know what I'm saying? I like having that part.
Oh Lord, you on your caveman shit right now.
For sure, but shit, but really, I do. Like promote like eating clean, eating healthy. Yeah, for sure. Cause that shit saved my life. Like so, when I say I was definitely ill, that shit for real. I was on like liver failure. The only thing I was able to eat was like watermelon, and that was basically like got me back to health. Cause the only thing I was eating was watermelon. That shit like hydrating my body was need to be and all that stuff. Like trying to heal my liver and all that. Like the only thing I was eating was like most of watermelon for like probably a whole month. I wasn't taking no medicine that they would give me. I really thought I was gonna die for it at that point. Like I'm like, I'm gonna die.
I'm happy you did it. Shit.
For real. Yeah, me too, for sure. I'm like, damn, I'm really finna die in this bitch. Especially I knew just 2 people that had just died. I'm like, damn, they be saying death coming 3. I'm like, damn, it's my turn. Like, damn, it's my turn. I'm in the hospital, like, damn. But I'm glad I'm still alive. But yeah, eating watermelon, I feel like that shit saved my life. Just eating hella watermelon, like. I'm a big proponent of watermelon. Like, motherfuckers eat that shit. Watermelon is like a super good fruit for you. Like
it is. It's super hydrating, and the seeds are actually good for you too. Yeah,
the seeds too. The seeds, the rind, all of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody need to eat healthy. That shit save your life. For real, especially everybody in Chicago on drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
clean y'all shit up.
Drugged out, baby. Drugged the fuck out. I've been trying to stop eating meat completely. I don't eat like red meat anymore and stuff. I still eat seafood, but I haven't eaten steak in a long time, hamburger and shit. Cause yeah, man, I want to break the mold too. You know what I'm saying? My folks sick, family sick and shit, you know, from the shit motherfuckers been eating. And I feel like I can definitely break the mold. You know, I don't want no high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease. I don't want none of that.
Facts. You can do that shit for sure. Just take commitment though, for sure.
I don't want none of that.
Take commitment for sure, because it's definitely hard as hell. Like, because everything around you just like. Yeah, every restaurant serve meat. So, you know what I'm saying? You basically got like
you gotta cook though. Yeah, I know how to cook. You know how to cook?
I used to, but I ain't cooked in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, now if you're gonna grow your food, you got to be able to cook it too.
For sure.
See?
I'll take lessons from you.
Y'all better cook y'all food. Real shit. It's okay to obviously grow it. We definitely need to grow our own foods. We know where it comes from. But you wouldn't be going through all of these emotions if you cooked your own food. You know how much love you put when you cook your own food?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Everything tastes better when you took the time to make it. And that transcends into your body after you eat it outside of the nourishment. You're going to feel good because you know that food was made by somebody that loves you, yourself.
Yeah, that's true, for sure.
Okay.
Definitely. So what you feel about, like, if you're eating food from somebody that hates you?
You shouldn't be eating no food from somebody that hates your ass.
I'm saying, you see, for sure.
It might weigh you down a little bit. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be nasty, but you might feel a little funky after you ate that food. Real shit.
I feel like the girls that hate me probably eating their food.
Was you feeling the energy after? You ain't know.
Energy anyway. Like, I already know that you fake hate me.
Why you eating the food then? You was hungry.
Hungry? I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat.
Oh my God, time. But yeah, no, that's dope. I think that's dope. You preaching about that. Hopefully your garden soon will see. So, I mean, what else can we expect from you in 2022? I know you say you got products dropping, but visuals. What else you got coming? I
shot a video yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, but everything coming. So yeah, this is my brand right too. For sure. So more merch, more clothes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just shot a video yesterday. So my favorite song of the project I had to drop is called Life Changes. I made the beat. And yeah, that song is just about like embracing the moment, man. Because I was like, I'm for real doing what I've been wanting to do, like on a consistent basis. Every day of my life, I'm really living out like what I wanted to do as a child. Like, damn, I'm really doing this shit and I'm doing it well, but I wasn't even really enjoying it because it's like I was too caught up into like I say, past shit that was just like traumatic. Like you just heard me say, like I had definitely ill, and that's just only one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hella other shit that I ain't even spoke on. Like I say, every year I feel like every year my life got better, but also I feel like in some situations, it was hella situations that tried to just, well, that I could have chose to just like say fuck life type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of still in a situation mentally, like I was kind of still there, and I wasn't really. So that was the song "Life Changes" really like for real represent to me, just like a freeing song, like to where I feel like I hit like an epiphany moment when I made that song, when I made the beat. It was like freed up a lot of emotion for me. So that's my favorite song. That's why like it's the first video, but we got like a lot of videos coming. It's just the song got the project got like 25 songs and like probably like 13 like singles. So like the shit really raw like that. And then on top of that, I had to drop No Talking at the beginning of the year. That was like in February. So
so when will the new visual be dropping? When will that actually be available to watch?
For you, a day before everybody
else. About for you.
A day before everybody else. Well, I don't know after your date.
Okay, let me know, because obviously we know we want to see the video.
For sure. Yeah. It's all in the videographer's hands, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting him take his time because I want it to be really raw. And I trust him. That's important too. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying, giving him his freedom to take as much time as he needs for what we like I'm gonna shoot some more videos and I get to Florida and all that. So more videos, more merch, clothes, like shit, the design's getting away raw, all that. More shows, more features, more collaboration, more
everything.
Yeah, literally everything. I turned up, man.
More everything, more life, more everything.
More pillow talk for sure.
Okay, yes. We gonna clap it up. More pillow talk for sure. So I do got your IG scrolling on the screen at the bottom, but you know, gotta let us know everywhere else we can tap in with you.
Hit my line. See, y'all can have my phone number.
You just gonna don't give me your just phone number out like that.
Yeah, it should be funny.
You need to have a hotline, okay, to do
I got
that.
Hella, hey, we talk offline. Oh, I got hella fake numbers.
Got a hotline. You can get a hotline out.
Text free is my best.
Your fans can connect with you on the hotline.
Thanks. No, look though. Go to my site though. It's called Expensive Gifts. EXPENXIVE.GIFTS. So EXPENXIVE.GIFTS. And that's like just my whole brand. I'm pushing with merch, videos, interviews. So after this done, this is gonna be posted on my website probably. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, for sure. So I'm gonna have a link to this on my website. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to I just drop hella gems. So when y'all want to go back and listen to these gems again, you go to my site, click the link. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take you here. Then music videos, music. It's all dropping on my site first. That's how I do stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, every other platform after that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Expensive Gifts. That's the site.
Thanks. So. Okay, definitely make sure y'all tap in Expensive Gifts. I like that.
For sure.
That's fire. That's a fire name.
You know, the full brand name, where the tagline is called Women Love Expensive Gifts. So,
absolutely. So I know you like it. Yeah, we do.
Another fact.
I'm simple myself, but I will take an expensive gift for sure. For sure. No, I definitely appreciate you for sliding on Pillow Talk Podcast, dropping some gems, like you said, and, just being yourself, giving us a little insight on your life. Very interesting.
Yeah, my life moves. Crazy.
Very, very interesting. No, I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, share. Shout out to Jalen. He commented on here as well. Dope photographer. He just put some stars up.
Superstar.
Showing his support. So he's a photographer. Shout out to him for that. But yeah, we're going to keep locked in with you for sure. I'm going to make sure I tune in. Send me all of the details when the visual drop. Like you said, I'm going to get it a day before. So I'll be looking for that.
For sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in Pillow Talk Podcast, streaming on all major platforms. Sending love and light to all y'all on this Sunday. Peace out.